Hey, what's up, guys? We are about to go live. That's right. We are getting ready to talk about everything you didn't know about a Mickey's Christmas Carol. That's right. One of the beloved favorites from our childhood, guys. We're getting into. We got a strain review of Pineapple Express, part of the 24 strains of Dank, guys. We're getting into a whole mess of stuff. I'm excited. Hopefully, you're excited too, guys. We're going to talk some Disney. We're going to talk some weed. We're going to talk some of the best Christmas memories you guys have. We're going to talk Harvey Hooligan's beard. I think there was a bird living in it last time I saw. No, just kidding. Just kidding, guys. All right, we're going to talk a whole bunch of stuff. Shoot, there was something I wanted to talk about. Oh, Saturday night's main event for all you wrestling fans. That's right, guys. It threw me back to my childhood. We're going to talk a little Saturday night's main event. That happened last Saturday, guys. We got a lot to get into. It's the It's 420 Somewhere podcast, guys. That's right, where we count down to 420, the greatest time of all time. That's right, guys. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, you can bring in 420 with us. Is it 6:35 in the morning and you can't sleep? It's got to be 420 somewhere. Is it 7:15 p.m. and you're just like, hey, I want to get high? It's got to be 420 somewhere. Is it 3:15 and you're in the bathroom at work with your vape pen? You're like, fuck, it's got to be 420 somewhere. Whatever it is, guys, it is the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. We're getting ready to talk a Mickey's Christmas Carol. Let's do this thing, guys. We go live in 2. Let's do it.
Get ready, get set, because it's time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. With your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax, because it's time to go live across the world. Because it's 420 Somewhere.
And boom, we are live. Got you with the double barrel action that time, baby. That's right, guys. We are live with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. And you're right, Sorcerer Mickey. Special request, everything you didn't know about a Mickey's Christmas Carol. We're talking voice actors. We're talking changing of the guards. We're talking Disney at its best. We're talking records. A Disney Mickey's Christmas Carol started out on a record. We're gonna get all into that, guys. Whole mess of stuff. Let's see who we got up in here today. We got Sorcerer Mickey. How you doing, Sorcerer Mickey? We got there he goes. Boom. We got Gary on Planet. That's right, guys. Check it out. Check it out. Great channel. Lonnie, the man, the myth. Man, every time I see that head of hair on you, Lonnie, woo, Santana. That's what it reminds me of, Santana, man. Harvey Hooligan. That's right. I wish I had Harvey Hooligan's beard on top of my head for hair. I wish I had hair. Jumping Janet Davis, how you doing? How you doing? How have you been? How's your holiday season? Hopefully you're having a Merry Christmas. Everything's lining up good for you. Everything's going well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Who else we got? Ellen Conroy. Hello. How are you? How are you? April, the love of my life. April in the house, guys. Nice. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are talking some Mickey's Christmas Carol, and I'm drinking a Coca-Cola. That's right, live on the air, drinking a Coca-Cola, a chicken Coca-Cola. That's right. Christmas edition, even. We are talking Mickey's Christmas Carol, guys, and we are talking all sorts of crazy stuff. We got a Pineapple Express strain review, and I want to talk a little Saturday night's main event. We got a couple minutes. When I was a kid, Saturday WWF at the time, Saturday Night Main Event meant everything to me. I remember the first time I ever heard of it. It was Macho Man Randy Savage was going heads up with George the Animal Steel. And George the Animal Steel was in love with Miss Elizabeth. So it made it even more crazy. And that ended up leading into the Ricky the Dragon Steamboat feud. I know people are like, fuck wrestling. But they redid it, man. Saturday night's main event. It was on. I had to get my Peacock out, but I got my Peacock out over there on Peacock, guys, and relived my childhood a little bit. But it got me thinking about Christmases of past and how epic some of my Christmases were as a kid. Hopefully you guys had some great Christmases. But I always remember gathering around to watch Mickey's Christmas Carol. That was special. That was something. Same with the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. All those ones. Very, very special to get into it. But guys, we got about a minute for 420. So if you're partaking, I know not everyone partakes in 420, but it's not all about cannabis, guys. It could be about a chicka Coca-Cola. That's right. Whatever you need to unwind, guys. Whatever you need to shake it off. Whether you're coming home from work and you need to grab a chocolate milk. Yoo-hoo. Who remembers Yoo-hoo back in the day? Whatever you need, guys. Some salt and vinegar chips. I love me those. Whatever you're getting, Cheetos, Doritos, Fritos, whatever the O's you're getting into. Fruit Loops. Guys, blow it up those comments because this is your time. I want you to inhale the positivity. Exhale that negativity, guys. Shake off all the shit of the world because it is officially 420, guys. How was your 420? Mine was fire. Mine was fire, guys. Hopefully yours was too. Hopefully everyone's having a great day out there. It is Monday, guys. Make sure this is the right one here. It is Monday, getting close to Christmas. Holy moly. It's getting close to Christmas, guys. Um, so much so I can't even believe I'm not even ready whatsoever. It's going to be a last minute everything for me. How's everyone out there? How is everyone else's Christmas shaping up, guys? Who's ready? Who's not ready like me? Blow up those comments. Let me know, guys. All right, we are getting into a strain review, guys. We are going to be talking Pineapple Express. Today is day 16, but I'm throwing it back to day 7, I believe. Here we go, guys. The 24 strains of Dank.
All aboard the Holiday Express. It's day 7 of the 24 strains of Dankmas. From the dailydank.com, and we're spotlighting the iconic Pineapple Express. This legendary hybrid is as tropical as it is energizing, bringing notes of pineapple and citrus that feel like a sunny escape from the winter chill. Known for its uplifting and creative effects, Pineapple Express is perfect for spreading holiday cheer. Whether you're decking the halls or wrapping gifts or just out sharing the Dankmas spirit, this strain will keep you in the festive zone all day long. For more Dank content, check out the Healing Center of Needles and thedailydank.com. See you tomorrow for another strain of Dankmas. Merry Dankmas.
That's right. Merry Dankmas, everyone. Janet says she's just about ready. Oh, man. I'm not. I see a trip to Hobby Lobby in my future. Trip to Vegas, definitely. Yeah, just last minute, the heck out of it. Well, there's Rosie. There's Rosie the Bulldog making an appearance, guys. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a last minute. Finances are a little stressed. I think for everybody. Everyone gets hugs for Christmas this year. Yes, definitely. Um, but yeah, a little financial, a little, but that's what the best Christmases. Those are the Christmases where you overcome and you make gifts and you do things. Toy drops my toys off the healing center. Nice, Janet. Awesome. Um, yeah, I think those are sometimes the most thoughtful gifts. Like I got a couple things for my dad and my mom, and then April and my kids that I think are meaningful that I put a lot of thought into. So I guess on that aspect, I'm ready for it. Um, it just seems like it's coming quick, man. It seems like it's coming really quick. All right, guys, it is Movie Monday. Let's get into it.
Movie Mondays, we light it up, no shame. Getting played, catch a flick, it's all in the game. The Daily Dank, we review a pair of trains. Black Friday, then Phoenix, we ain't playing no game. From Compton Street to silver screens every Monday. We got that movie list, so playing like a runway. Popcorn and cannabis, yo, it's the best mix. Couch King Kings, critiquing with flicks. Movie Mondays on the Daily Dank. We hire pockets, y'all know who to thank. Pick the perfect train, be a film's best friend. Time to unwind and let movie blends begin. Getting station with some moonlight glue, or watching Pulp Fiction with that OG brew. Out of sight like the Matrix, sipping from the red pill. We fade away slow-mo, vibes give us chill. Full of smoke with good fellas, never under pressure. Feel like King Kong, taking flight, no measure. Grinding up that green crack, life moving faster. Breaking into Jurassic Park, pop like a raptor. Like them, a rumor haze a
That's right, guys. It is Movie Monday. We are getting into everything you didn't know about Mickey's Christmas Carol. We got our boy, Lord Alfred Blaze, in the house. Let's see what we got. Let's see it.
What's up, Danksters? It's your boy, Lord Alfred Blaze. Now let's blaze on up and smoke to this Christmas Eve. My buddy's house. The air is filled with the scent of pine and cinnamon. The fireplace crackles warmly, and outside, a gentle snow blankets the world in a serene white. Inside, laughter and chatter fill the room as friends gather to celebrate the holiday season. I reach for a seemingly innocent fruitcake. Turns out it was heavily spiked with something a little stronger than rum. Imagine my surprise when I took a bite and felt an unexpected warmth spread through me. It wasn't just the holiday cheer. This fruitcake had a secret ingredient that packed quite a punch. Let's just say that Christmas carolers sounded a lot more entertaining that year.
Oh yeah, when you accidentally get the good fruitcake, the infused fruitcake, that's when you know you're having a good time. When the carolers sound good, you know. What was the movie where oh my god, it's carolers and we can't endorse the guy. Oh man, carolers. What could be worse?
Their voices seemed to blend into a harmonious yet hilariously off-key symphony. Every note they hit, whether right or wrong, sent waves of laughter through the room. It was as if the fruitcake had cast a spell of joy and mirth over everyone. The carolers, oblivious to the cause of our amusement, continued with their renditions of classic holiday tunes, each song more delightful than the last. It got me thinking about holiday classics with a twist, like those movies that take a familiar story and add an unexpected element. You know, the kind that makes you see things in a whole new light. One such classic that comes to mind is A Mickey's Christmas Carol. It's got ghosts, goblins, and enough Disney magic to make even the biggest Scrooge crack a smile. The way it blends the spooky with the festive is nothing short of genius. It's a reminder that the holiday spirit can be found in the most unexpected places. So grab some eggnog, light up the fireplace, or whatever you're into, and let's get into the holiday spirit. Whether you're a fan of traditional celebrations or you like a bit of a twist, there's something magical about this time of year that brings out the best in all of us. We're diving deep into everything you didn't know about this animated masterpiece. From its origins to the hidden details that make it a timeless favorite, there's so much to uncover. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the magic behind A Mickey's Christmas Carol.
All right, guys. Who remembers? I remember the first time as a kid watching this on Disney Channel. My parents, I conned them into it. They got me the Disney Channel. You had to pay for it back then. Like it was an extra channel, like an HBO type of thing. So, which really wasn't warranted because they didn't have like movies or nothing. So what the fuck were you paying for, really? Anyway. I remember seeing it for the first, I guess that's what we were paying for, seeing A Mickey's Christmas Carol for the first time, on a Disney Channel. And man, I remember just being like, this is it, man. This is, this is way cool. I know what a Christmas Carol is, but this is a Mickey's Christmas Carol, man. Classic became. Let's get into it, guys.
Before Mickey donned Scrooge's nightcap, there was a time when Disney's Christmas magic was captured not on film, but on vinyl records. These records were more than just music. They were an experience, a way to bring the enchantment of Disney into homes during the holiday season. One such record was a Disney audio musical that predated the animated classic we all know and love. Released in 1974, this album featured some interesting casting choices. Imagine Merlin, the wise and whimsical wizard from The Sword and the Stone, taking the role of the ghost of Christmas past. It was a creative decision that added a unique twist to the classic tale. And then there was the evil queen from Snow White as the ghost of Christmas future. Talk about a trip. These unexpected choices made the album a memorable and intriguing piece of Disney history. The album was filled with original songs that captured the spirit of Christmas. However, when it came time to adapt the story for the silver screen, only one song from the album made it into the film. The rest of the songs were cut. Their lyrics transformed into dialogue that helped drive the narrative forward. This decision to repurpose the songs into dialogue was a creative choice that allowed the film to maintain its musical roots, while also fitting the format of a feature-length movie. It makes you wonder if those other tunes were set aside for a rainy day, perhaps to be used in future projects or special editions. Or maybe...
That's interesting. I did not know that. So originally it was a record, and they had all songs. But then they, for movie purposes, they cut two of the songs or most of the songs and turned them into dialogue instead. Yeah, I wonder what those songs sounded like. We're going to have to try to find that album. I have to try to find that.
Maybe the creators felt that the songs needed more time to bake, to develop into something even more magical. After all, creating a timeless holiday classic is no easy feat. It's like taking your favorite holiday recipe and adding a sprinkle of Disney magic. The process requires patience, creativity, and a touch of whimsy. Just like baking the perfect Christmas cookies, every ingredient must be carefully measured and mixed to create something truly special. And when it all comes together, you get the familiar flavors of a beloved holiday tradition, but with a whole new twist that makes it uniquely Disney. It's this blend of nostalgia and innovation that has made Disney's holiday offerings so enduring and beloved by generations. Whether it's through music, film, or even theme park experiences, Disney has a way of capturing the magic of Christmas and presenting it in a way that feels both timeless and fresh. You get the familiar flavors with a whole new twist, making each holiday season feel like a new adventure. And let's be honest, who doesn't love a good remix? Whether it's a classic song with a modern beat or a traditional story with a new spin, Disney knows how to keep the magic alive and keep us coming back for more. Now let's talk voices. Voice acting is an art form that often goes unnoticed, but it plays a crucial role in bringing animated characters to life. The magic of voice acting lies in its ability to convey emotions, personalities, and stories through just the sound of one's voice. It's a world filled with fascinating stories and incredible talents. Alan Young, the man behind Scrooge McDuck's iconic quack, almost missed out on the role. Can you imagine Scrooge McDuck without that distinctive voice? It's hard to picture, right? Alan Young's journey to becoming Scrooge McDuck is a tale of perseverance and talent. He was initially overlooked for the role because Disney didn't think he would be suitable for animation. But Alan Young was determined to prove them wrong. Disney thought he wouldn't do animation. Big mistake, guys. Alan Young had a background in radio and television, and he knew how to bring characters to life with his voice. He decided to audition for the role of Scrooge McDuck, and he brought his A-game. His audition was so impressive that Disney couldn't ignore his talent any longer. Young swooped in, auditioned, and nailed it.
Yeah, that's something, man. That Scrooge McDuck voice is very, very unique. Him and Donald Duck. The Scrooge McDuck especially, because with the Scottish accent, he really brought that to life. All the way DuckTales, the whole thing.
His performance was nothing short of spectacular. He captured the essence of Scrooge McDuck perfectly, from the gruffness in his voice to the warmth and humor that made the character so beloved. It was a moment of triumph for Alan Young and a turning point in his career. He even had a hilarious response to their initial doubt. "I worked with a talking horse for 5 years. Nothing's beneath me." This witty remark was a reference to his role in the TV show Mr. Ed, where he played the owner of a talking horse. It showcased his sense of humor and his confidence in his abilities as a voice actor. It was also a bittersweet moment for Disney voice acting. While Alan Young was making his mark as Scrooge McDuck, another legendary voice actor was preparing to say goodbye. The world of Disney voice acting was about to experience a significant change. Clarence Nash, the original voice of Donald Duck, made his final appearance. Nash had been the voice of Donald Duck since the character's debut in 1934. His unique voice brought Donald Duck to life and made him one of Disney's most iconic characters. Nash's retirement marked the end of an era for Disney.
Yeah, for sure. Man, that Donald Duck voice, iconic, especially the OG one. Who could have stepped up and helped out on such a thing? Let's see.
Meanwhile, Wayne Allwine debuted as Mickey Mouse, starting a legacy that would last decades. Allwine's journey to becoming the voice of Mickey Mouse was a dream come true. He had big shoes to fill, taking over from Jimmy McDonald, who had been the voice of Mickey since 1947.
Big shoes.
Allwine's dedication and passion for the character shone through in his performances. Talk about a changing of the guard. The transition from Clarence Nash to Wayne Allwine symbolized the passing of the torch from one generation of Disney voice actors to the next. It was a moment of reflection and celebration, as the legacy of these iconic characters continued to evolve.
What do you got for me?
Voice acting may often be behind the scenes, but its impact is felt by audiences around the world. Believe it or not, A Mickey's Christmas Carol was nominated for an Oscar. It was up for Best Animated Short Film in 1984. Sadly, it lost
I've never
to.
seen that. I'll have
But
to watch it.
hey, a nomination is still a win in our book. It was the first Mickey Mouse short nominated for an Academy Award since 1948. That's a long time between ceremonies. The film even got a rare The End card, a rarity for Disney at the time. They must have known they had something special on their hands. We're talking heirloom-worthy, pass it down to your kids kind of special. Section 5, A Mouse, a Duck, and Dickens walk into a bar. Disney took Dickens's classic and injected it with their signature charm. It's like they threw a Christmas party and invited all your favorite characters. Scrooge McDuck as Ebenezer Scrooge, perfect. Mickey Mouse as Bob Cratchit, adorable. Goofy as Jacob Marley. Now that's just inspired casting.
It is.
And let's not forget the comic relief. Goofy's Marley and the boisterous ghost of Christmas Present, played by Willie the Giant, bring the laughs. It's a reminder that even the spookiest ghost stories can use a little humor. Section 6, Scrooge McDuck before he mellowed out. Here's where things get interesting. What was Scrooge McDuck like his Christmas Eve transformation? We're talking pre-redemption arc, full-on bah humbug era. How did he amass his fortune? Did he swim in his money like he swims in his money bin? The film doesn't delve too deep into his past, but it's fun to imagine a younger, more ruthless Scrooge. Maybe he was a Wall Street tycoon, or maybe he just had a really good year investing in rubber ducky futures.
Yeah.
Section 7, Resolutions and Revelations. So, Scrooge saw the light, learned his lesson, and became the benevolent billionaire we know and love. But what were his New Year's resolutions? Did he vow to be nicer to his employees, donate to charity, maybe even start tipping his barista? And what about the other characters? Did Bob Cratchit ever get a raise? Did Tiny Tim ever get his wish for a world with more cookies? These are the questions that keep us up at night. Or maybe it's just the eggnog talking. Section 8. The Legacy of a Christmas Carol isn't just a film, it's a tradition. It's a reminder that even the grumpiest among us can change for the better.
That is true.
It's a testament to the power of kindness, generosity, and the magic of the holiday season. It's a film that transcends generations, bringing families together year after year. And in a world that often feels divided, that's a message worth celebrating. Section 9, a holiday high note. Well, folks, there you have it. Everything you didn't know about A Mickey's Christmas Carol, served with a side of holiday cheer. Remember, the true spirit of Christmas is about spreading joy, laughter, and maybe sharing a little something special with your friends. Stay safe, stay jolly, and keep those holiday spirits high. Until next time, this is Lord Alfred Blaze from thedailydank.com, signing off.
Well, thank you, Lord Alfred. We appreciate you. Yeah, you know what, man? A Mickey's Christmas Carol, a Christmas Carol, Dickens. The whole thing is just, I love it, man. I've told you guys the story before. For years and years and years, me and my kids, I would wrap up my seasonal Halloween job and seize candy. And I would it would be about this week. So usually like December, the first or second week of December, we would probably about a week after Thanksgiving, we would head up to Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, Universal Studios. Every year that was our vacation we would do, and it would always be right before school let out for Christmas break. So we kind of would have run of the theme park, and you wouldn't have to do anything. Well, Knott's Berry Farm, one of my favorites, guys. If there's a theme park you want to go to, you're on a budget. Either you're not on a budget, you're looking to save a couple bucks like we all are. Knott's Berry Farm, man, for the value, oh, 100%. But what they do is they have a birdcage theater similar to like a Tombstone, and they used to, during the Christmas time, they would have plays, and you could go in there, and like, sometimes it'd be raining during that time, so those are a good time to go check out the play. But they usually do a Christmas Carol, and what's the one where the girl cuts her hair to buy the guy a watch, but the guy sold his watch to buy her a hairbrush. That was another one. But that was always, man, I really enjoyed that. I'm not even a stage theater guy by any means, but I always really, really enjoyed those plays, taking the kids. It was our bit of culture, our redneck culture. Dipping our fingers into the culture pool a little bit. But no, man, it was a lot of fun. I always really enjoyed that with my kids. Some of the highlights I have, and Mickey's Christmas Carol ties that right all in, guys. Teaches us, it's not about the things. It's not about what we're, get wrapped up in the moment. It's about helping others, about, being a good force, not just through Christmas, but all throughout the world. Supernova, finally done with work and I made it here. What's up, Danksters? What's up, Mr. Supernova? Talking a little Mickey's Christmas Carol. Hopefully you got something to roll up and blaze up because it's got to be 420 somewhere, Nova Mike. That's right. That's right, guys. No matter what time you're watching this, it's 420 somewhere. Indulge, man. Treat yourself, guys. And that's what life is about. That's what a Christmas Carol is about, guys. Treating yourself, treating others. Roll a big fatty and pass it around, guys. Share the cheer, as they say. Lonnie wants to jingle all the way. Oh, you know what? We should do a couple. So guys, I want to pitch this real quick to you guys. Over on Facebook, we started a private group. It's the Dank Nation private group. Send a request. Get in there, guys. If you're part of the Dank Nation, we'll approve you. We're having a special exclusive shows on there. Hey, you know what? We should do jingle all the way. We got special drops over there. So if you want to be part of it, check out the Facebook page, the Dank Nation, guys. That's right. It's the private group. All you got to do is click invite, and I see it, so I'll get you in. All right, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So that's it. We'll see you guys. What? No. I'm crazy today, guys. I'm crazy. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me on this crazy journey. We will be back at 7:10 a.m., 7:15. That 5 minutes really helps me sleep in a little bit. 7:15 a.m. ish, guys, for the Wakey Bakey morning show. We're getting into what's tomorrow, True Crime Thursday. Paranormal Tuesday. Sure, we'll be talking drones, but I want to talk about the paranormalness around Santa Claus. That's right, guys. We're going to be getting into that. We got a whole mess of stuff to get into. Is Santa really a paranormal spirit? Is he a demon? Ooh, what is Santa? We're going to get all into it, guys. All right, appreciate you. Have a great rest of your night. And I will see everyone on the flip side, guys. Be positive. You are loved and you are appreciated. We'll see you guys. We'll see.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com.
Check out our merchandise and amazing content.
And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
We'll see you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you.